Mystique Metaverse in Los Angeles. It's better to say Los Angeles than Van Nuys, because I figure if you're out of the country, you would know better what Los Angeles is than what Van Nuys is. Who knows what Van Nuys is? Even someone in San Francisco wouldn't know what Van Nuys is, right? Unless they've been here. Right? So I should just say I'm in Los Angeles. I am in Los Angeles. I'm trying to think of that that thing in a Fiesta that the kids keep bashing until all the candy falls out. What do they call that? I know what it is, just the word I'm trying to remember. I mean, it'll come to me. I feel always stuff comes to me while I'm recording and live streaming. Stuff comes to me. Miracles actually happen while I'm live streaming. Something about it. Incredibly therapeutic. To speak the stuff I've been keeping all my life inside. I think that's what we need to do. I think in order to heal, we need to tell others, tell everybody what we've all been keeping inside, what I'm keeping inside, what everybody's keeping inside. You're keeping inside. Everybody's keeping inside. You want to hear what you're keeping inside? Listen to me. And I'll listen to you, find out what I'm keeping inside. What am I keeping inside? My pain. The stuff that has happened to me that I feel ashamed. Well, I don't feel ashamed anymore. I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm proud that I'm finally telling everybody that I'm not keeping it secret anymore. It's the secrets we keep that keeps people sick. And I'm not keeping secrets anymore. Because how can it be a secret if everybody knows about it? The very definition of a secret is what you hide away, perhaps out of shame, or that to speak it would get you into trouble. Well, see, that's what I feel. The reason the criminal justice system fails is because people who would want to speak the truth, reveal the truth, if it would incriminate them, right? So they would want to hide it because revealing it would get them into trouble, right? How does that make sense? You want to understand what's going on in order to heal it. You want to know the truth, so the truth shall set you free, right? But telling people that, you find out what the truth is and it's a crime, then you punish that crime, then how's that going to help? How is it going to help to putting people in prison for their bad behavior? How is that helping? As a deterrent to stop them doing it again? Perhaps. But it traumatizes them, makes it worse. I know when I was scolded or punished for being the way I am or having bad behavior, made it worse because it made me feel bad about myself. That's what that girl was saying in that speech pathologist. They when someone with on the spectrum perhaps has a horrible behavior, they do something. Well, they don't want to call it punishment, I guess. They apply a electric shock or some other, maybe as something as mild as water spray of water, which is what you do to a cat or a dog to prevent them chewing or something, by so pissing inside. And she was saying that's the most horrible thing, scolding someone for drinking or scolding someone for bad behavior. Any punishment for bad behavior, I think, does more damage than good. That's why people are the way they are, because they've been punished for being who they are. And that's what makes things worse. Just look at what's happened there. Here, it's a result of being arrested 14 times. Perhaps if people would love the person the way she is, accept her, she wouldn't feel that she wasn't allowed at the table. That's what it really is. We don't want to be ostracized. Those of us that are different, we want to be included. Jesus finds one of his flock, sheep, wandering. He leaves all the rest of them alone, goes and finds that one that wandered off. Then why was I kicked out of that men's prayer group at Valley Vineyard, huh, Harry? Why was I kicked out? You weren't the one. There were other people that were wanting you to do that. I know who they were. It was Bob. I can't stop saying that. Why? Because I talk about sexual things. Isn't that what you do at the men's prayer group? Talk about sexual things, the things you're not allowed to talk about. There were no women there. That's why we have men's prayer groups, so we can talk about the stuff. That's all you guys ever talked about, the shame you feel for being sexual. Jesus wasn't sexual. Jesus didn't have a sexual experience his entire life. Did he even have something down there? No. Jesus wouldn't have sex. Sex is a horrible thing. And that's why you kicked me out, because of stuff like this that I was saying. You feel shame and guilt for having sex. Because Jesus doesn't have sex. Jesus is pure. You feel guilty about being who you are. Who you are as human. And humans have sex. But Jesus didn't have sex. But Jesus is holy. Holy sinners, undeserving sinners have sex. Or the ones that do it within the confines of a monogamous marriage. That's so hard. It's a prison. I don't want to be in a prison. I saw my mom and dad torture each other. Really, my mom torturing my dad. My dad had to take it because of us, the kids, because he was married to us. That's why I don't want to have kids. I don't want to be married. That's why I'm polyamorous, because I can't commit to one single woman. There's other reasons too. So lonely because Toddy left. Because you made it intolerable for her to stay. I need to speak these things. I need to let it go. I need to heal. The whole world needs to. You need to unburden yourself of your sorrows, your shame, guilt. Accusing me of it doesn't really help. You think it does, but that it makes you feel guilty inside because you're hurting me for your pain. I don't think that's good, but you do it anyway because you don't know any better. And I've suggested it to you, Justine, to speak it publicly. Go to that Channel 5 studios and speak it to them. And then with good intention of enlightening the world, educating the world about what's going on, that means you everything you want. It wins you a seat at the table. Not only would society want you at the table, they will demand it. They will pay you for it tremendously.